Good evening, guys. Want to give you some quick analysis concerning the World Cup and want to deliberate on some teams. We know that most of the teams are qualified to the last 32 men team, the 32 countries that is remaining. We know that team like Norway just qualified yesterday, beat it to Senegal 3 to 2, and Argentina the same thing, which Portugal is playing today, which other countries just play. Turkey is already out, and most of other countries that are still fighting, like Egypt, they are still strong. They have already one leg to the 32 countries that is remaining. So far, as I was still saying, we know that Ben just played a draw again about 2 days ago. They draw their match 0-0, and there's still hope for them to qualify. They need to win their last match. They need to win their last match. There's no need of drawing it or anyhow. They need to win their last match. And the nature of that game, it was quite, they play a very good game. They attack very well, but don't forget, every team that comes to play football, they always come with a plan. Even they sit low block or they sit openly or they attack you, is always a plan. There's always a plan for each of the team. There's no team that will not come with a plan, which according to everything that I've observed, even in that match, their first leg that they came back to draw that game 1-1 with an own goal. Don't forget, Benja have not just scored a goal in this tournament. They have only goal that they have scored is an own goal. That was almost 90 minutes. And they have a red card on this their last match, which it was, I don't know what the defender were doing, because that red card was the one that even maybe they could have won the game 1-0 at 80 minutes or thereabouts. But the error and the blunder that the defender made to collect a straight red card, which will miss their next game. If Venture they qualify, we still miss their about 2 to 3 match, which is a straight red card. They will miss 3 match. Get it? We already know if England win their next match, they have already qualified. France already, they have already qualified. They have their 6 points already. For me, I think Senegal is out already because they lost their 2 match. They are out already. And the other games that are going to play this today, even me, I know that I was even looking down on Norway because I was thinking that this is their first professional tournament ever since they have been trying to build a young talent like Ireland, Odegaard, different of their player. But I didn't expect them to perform very good. Their first match, they won it with a grand style. Their second match against Senegal, they played very well. They were even leading 2-0 before Senegal equalized and almost equalized the full game to 3-3, but they still won the match 3-2. Those are teams you don't expect. Mind you, there are things you don't underrate in this World Cup. They are just here to either they spoil your home or you don't let them pass. They will not let you pass. That is all those teams, all those countries that you see that they are not the team that you say, we know that we have, the way we have a league, the powerhouse. They are not the countries that we can call they are the powerhouse of World Cup, like the Brazil, the Argentina, the France, the England, and the rest. But some of them, they are just here to stay there. Either they are, if they can draw you, it's like they are winning the cup. They have a draw and they are ready. Mind you, guys, this World Cup is not the team that you will expect that will win it this time. The game is still open. And we know that Portugal need to win their match that they are going to play now. They need to win it for them to have hope of qualifying. Because if they draw this one again, I think they might be out because their next game is very tight and their group is almost is very critical and trickish. They need to win it. You understand? Morocco, those ones already, if they win their last match or they draw it, they will qualify because they have 4 points. Algeria still win, they have 4 points, which Argentina beat Australia. Austria, they beat Austria 2-0 to nothing. And Austria have already have 3 points on the board. They need to win their last match if there's any hope for them to qualify. Austria. Saudi Arabia, I think Saudis have already, they are out of the tournament because they lost their 2 match in a row. They lost their 2 match. While Spain already have 4 points already. Either they draw or they win their next match for them to qualify proper. By now, everybody expects Spain to be qualified because they draw their first match. That is to tell you that it's not what you think in football. This World Cup, the starting and the formation, we know that it's always 32 teams that play World Cup before, but it's increased because of the format that FIFA used this period. Don't forget, this World Cup will be keeping you updated and everything, talking about the games and everything. We know that the highest goal scorer and everything, Messi have 5 goals, now Ireland 4, Pape 4, most of the players have 4-4, which now Roland Cristiano have not scored, but it doesn't mean that he will not score. He will still score. The tournament is still open. That is the game. I want to give you some quick one. Thank you, guys. You can drop your own comment on the comment section. One love.